I'm willing to take when I say this, when I mean this, every single challenge that comes along the way, no matter what it is.
Can you talk to my boyfriend? Nah,
but that's just the way I was raised. I tell her I was equipped to be her husband. I'm equipped for that.
So that went in my account Friday. Saturday, I talked to Jonathan. He talks about whatever him and Isaiah did at the school function. I go on to the birthday party. Come Sunday, he's supposed to be coming to San Diego. He has told me all these months that he has full custody of Isaiah. Pretty much Isaiah's mom is a deadbeat. She don't help with nothing as far as school clothes, health-wise. He go over there because he's kind of forced to go over there. Little boy don't ever want to go over there. He whines and cries about going to his mama's house. He's always with Jonathan and Jonathan's parents. And one more person, Jonathan's sister Felicia. Those are the only people he trusts his son with because that's what I've been told. Come Sunday, he's not doing his usual texting me like when he get to the airport. He usually like, hey, I'm in the lift, or I'm boarding, or I'm through the gate. Like none of that was happening. So then he sends me a picture of a conversation that he had with his ex, Isaiah's mom, that she's so sorry she has to work and she can't come get Isaiah, which is strange because this is literally an hour and a half before his flight. I'm like, this is weird. So what you need to know about JonTheCon is that he cries instantly. Well, he's upset, crying, because he has all these appointments with the vendors and people with the contracts for the building that they put a bid in on, right? Boop, boop. All this is lined up on Monday, and she's ruining his plans because now he has to cancel and move everything, okay? He sends me these text messages that are from her, talking about she's so sorry. Also, it's always something like he's a good dad, or I'm so lucky to have you. A lot of ego stroking in the text messages that he would always send me from other people. So that's Sunday. So Monday, he changes his flight to Monday midday. Zay goes to school. We have our normal conversations. He's at the airport is what he's telling me. They wasn't boarding yet, but he was concerned because he's checking in with his ex, like confirming that you're getting him from school. I'm getting on this plane, and she's not calling him and not texting him. I was like, that's really weird. Then he sends me, of course, another text message from her saying I have to work a double and I'm not able to get him from school. This is Monday. I was like, I'm like, this is really last minute, Jonathan. I ask again, why did y'all break up? Hey, Sam. You got to go through the gate, sis. So this is Monday. I asked him again, like, give me the story. I remember the story he told me months ago that she cheated with her baby daddy and how hurt he was. That was kind of the spill more, but that was the gist of it. I said, Jonathan, there's more. Why is she not calling you? Why would she text you this? I'm like, she's scared of you. Something's off. Why would she be scared of you and was sending this important things at the last minute? Mm-hmm. She has to hate you. Like, I'm a woman with children. Mm-hmm. Like, I know what it's like to deal with another man, with a man. So I thought I was doing the right thing. I'm like, hello, it's Jenna, Jonathan's fiance. I wanted to reach out in regards to yesterday and today's plans being revised last minute. I would like to help, but I'm not sure how. Everything seems to be so last minute. Is there communication issues with Jonathan? I have an ex that I share a child with, and for the first 6 years, it was hard. I would communicate more with his wife than him. There seems to be a disconnect. How can I help? That's at 144. 346. Hello, Jenna. Thank you for reaching out and being concerned. Let me begin by apologizing for the change in the last minute plans. Jonathan is very angry with me. I really hope I didn't mess up his meeting that can't be fixed. This is where it gets good. Woman to woman. I am glad Isaiah has Jonathan as a father and provider. I'm not sure what Jonathan has said in regards to me, but I'm sure he told you I wasn't the most faithful woman. At this moment, I was like, there's no woman in the world that would say that to someone else. And if you exist, I don't know you. You haven't been in my circle. We've never met. I don't know that woman. Kiki, I don't know that woman. I don't know that woman. No woman talks like this. I didn't realize what I had with him. And I have continued to look for those same qualities in men after him. Now I am with another man who doesn't treat me well at all. Most days I feel down and depressed, and I don't want Isaiah to see that. Before Jonathan, my relationships with men were with men who cheated on me. And I believe the same thing is going to happen again. Jonathan has every right to be mad and angry with me. And you definitely are a lucky woman to have him. Who says that? No one. He's a good man through and through. He tried his best to give me what I needed. At that moment, I scrolled back up to read what I wrote her. Because I'm like, wait, we're not talking about communicating about the baby. I'm talking about the baby and how can I help with the baby in the transition. Not how you felt about Jonathan. But at this moment, she's not done. I have no idea how to receive love from him or anyone else. I don't know if I ever will. Jonathan has tried his best to help me and I went and cheated on him. I hate myself for it. He has moved on and he's happy with you. I wish you both the best. I am currently in therapy for my issues. I am trying to get better for my kids. See, Jonathan had painted this picture that she was so out of her mind and hadn't been herself since they broke up, and she's with this new man, and the new man is so intimidated by Jonathan and his success, and he's a little guy, and it's always just difficult. Even at the baby's birthday party, they're the outsiders. He tries to include them in things, and they're kind of on the outside. I've never mentioned depression to Jonathan. I don't want him to look at me like I'm crazy. Then at this moment, I knew this was probably Jonathan, but then as a woman, I was like, you know what? Let me give her the speech, and let me also stroke his ego because he's looking for something. I said, woman to woman, every day you can start over. You are worthy. Do you hear me? You deserve happiness. We all fall down, but the key is to get back up again. Guilt will bring you depression. Free yourself of that. We all make mistakes, but at no time do you let that rule your happiness. Find it again and keep it. I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries, but as a woman, I get it. We need to hear that what we're worth sometimes. Jonathan has never spoke ill of you, and he won't ever start. You two have a son to raise that need both of you. He mentioned that you work a lot, and that explains a couple things. I know when you're going through things emotionally, we find things to distract us. Work, party, school. It helps us get through our days. I say, yes, Jonathan is very upset right now because he was dependent on you. He's trying to start a business so that all of our children are taken care of. We want to leave them a legacy. You speak so highly of him in these texts. It's almost like he wrote them. I'm sure we will get through all of this. I would like to meet you soon. This is when it gets good, not even the best part. Thank you. I really need to hear that, especially today. In my brain, I imagine Jonathan cussing me out and saying he hates me. Even in the angriest of moments, he never raised his voice. That's just what I imagine or envision, probably more based on my current relationship. See, he's cleaning that up. I will always speak good of him because he was good to me and my daughter. I am in a bad place mentally. Today, I can hear the anger in his voice. I spent years around him. I know him well. I look forward to meeting you as well one day. I put, if I can help in any way with anything, just let me know. Therapy is great. Keep at it. You got this. Thank you. Don't take this the wrong way, Jenna. I wish I was in the position you are in. I love the person Jonathan is. He's a great dad to Isaiah. He was always consistent in what he said he would do. And I'm thankful he came into my life. I will continue therapy. It's helping. Thank you.
Oh my God. Nobody would ever say that.
Don't take this the wrong way, Jenna. I wish I was in the position you are in.
Oh my God.
Okay. 10 minutes after that, Jonathan sends me a little picture, a screenshot of her texting him, Jenna just texted me, is it okay if I respond? Okay, all right. So that's Monday. Also Monday, I tell Jonathan that since she's not dependable and your sister is in Florida, your parents are in Washington, you got important stuff to do. Take Isaiah out of school. Boom. Quit depending on her. If she's not dependable, let's not depend on her. Let's not continue to reach out to her in regards to watching her own son. Go check him out of school. I even had the game plan. I'm like, you need to reschedule all of your meetings in regards to the gym in San Diego. You put them in the afternoon. I'll take Isaiah in the afternoon while you're in your meetings. He can come with me to work. I need the car in the morning. You can use it in the afternoon. We'll figure it out. I'll make sure he get his homework done. You do your thing. Go, team, go. That's what he said he did on Monday. He went to the school. He checked them out. Bloom. Tuesday come. They're coming in the evening after school, supposedly. Then it turned into my flight. My flight has been delayed. My flight has been delayed. I'm looking on the Southwest app. I see that it's delayed. And then maybe an hour or two later, he finally calls me and say, they canceled my flight. I'm like, Jonathan, it's 3 more flights after that one coming directly to San Diego. Now they put me on a flight tomorrow. I'm like, okay, that's weird. As I'm talking to him, I pull up Southwest app again. I'm like, your flight just got here. It was just delayed 30 minutes. What? We back to anger, because remember, he got them emotions. He can cry. What? Why would they do that? He even sends me a screenshot from Southwest. I don't even know at this moment what day that was from. Them canceling his flight, not canceling his flight, refunding a flight. I have a picture of that too. He sent me a screenshot saying, hey, I got refunded for my flight. Boom. Yes, girl. Wednesday come. It's still rocky and weird. He's not doing his usual texting when he's headed to the airport. But this time I text him. I'm like, what's going on? He tells me he's boarding the flight. I'm boarding the flight. Cool. It's been a change. He's telling me it's a change. Instead of them coming directly to San Diego, he has a layover in Phoenix, and then he's going to get here at 4:10. So I'm like, oh, I got 3 more hours in my day. Let me continue on. I come home, get the boys. We go to the airport. Before that, I get a text message from baby mama at 2. This is at 1:57. Hello, Jenna. I'm trying to reach Jonathan. I tried to call him 5 times, no answer. I'm like, he's on a flight. Everything okay? I need to speak with him. That's all. I'm under the impression or understood Isaiah would be out of school a few days, or maybe I heard the info incorrect for this week's plan for travel. I'm like, I will tell him as soon as he lands to contact you. He'll be out of school 3 days. He'll be back Sunday night. Bloom, bloom. She's like, the messages I have from him say that he was going this week to San Diego. I don't recall the exact days and how long. We doing this. The school administration, this is Jonathan all day, because no one says school administration. The school administration informed me Isaiah was signed out for the week. I wanted to know where my child was and for how long. I put totally understandable. I would be panicked. Would you like my address? I was very panicked, and my next step was to call the police. I give her my email. I give her my physical address. Thanks, no problem. So I get to the airport at 4 something. I'm in the cell phone parking lot waiting for Jonathan. Usual, calling, voicemail, call, voicemail, ring, voicemail. So I'm like, maybe somebody stole his phone. He went to Arizona. Maybe he left it in the plane, left it. I don't know. I'm just like, this isn't like him. He generally picks up the phone. And I see that I check his flight. It landed 15 minutes early. So I'm like, he on something. I can't figure it out at this moment, but I have stuff to do. So I take my kids on to get their haircut, go to the barbershop. At 5:09, I get, hello again, baby mama, hello again. Jonathan has been detained by the police earlier, and I hadn't heard from him. Pretty much, she filed a report that said her son was missing. She's going to pick up Isaiah now and she would have more information. Okay. I was like, I've been calling him nonstop. Where is he at? Can you give me his mother's number? This makes no sense. You knew he was coming. She goes back and say, I called him 5 times, no answer. I was looking for my child. As a mother, I'm sure you understand as well. I was like, can I have her number? That was my last text message with the supposed baby mama. Then I find his sister's number through Facebook. I reach out to her, who she's truly in Florida, and I tell her like, hey, his baby mama said that he's being detained. I don't know what's going on. I'm very sick. So she calls. She tells me, well, let me call and find out what's going on, Miss Felicia. So I spoke to her, and then I sent her the text messages from the baby mama, like, this is what's going on. Is this normal? She puts, girl, he's getting ready to call you. I just spoke to him. Isaiah is at my mom's. I'm like, wait, his mama's in Washington. Why would he be calling me? Because he's detained. I'm like, with who? I'm so confused. Was this a joke or something? She tells me that he's with Jonathan. She goes, I don't even know what's going on. I've been out here since Sunday. Jay should be calling you. I'm like, okay. I pretty much say, I'm sorry to bother you. This isn't like him. She said, this is not a bother at all. It's crazy. I asked if it's their normal behavior. She's telling me no. That he should be calling me. We do this texting. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for Jonathan to call me. I get a call from an unknown number. Yeah, it was a white woman. Based on her voice, I couldn't see a picture. It came up as unknown on my phone, not private, unknown. Her name was like Honesty, Heather, Haley. It was something with an H. I'm Jonathan's niece. He's been detained. He told me to call you and let you know he's going to call you soon. I asked. At this moment, I knew, well, not even at this moment, I knew that Jonathan was up to something. I just couldn't figure it out. So I'm like, okay, you Jonathan's niece on what side, his mom or his dad? She passes the phone to somebody else. Some man came on the phone. It was a white man, based on his voice, allegedly, based on his voice. That's what he sounded like, a white man. This is his nephew, Anthony. Yeah, he's been detained. He couldn't call you. He wanted me to give you a call. He's going to call you soon. I still don't know who he got to call me at this moment. I said, okay, are you his nephew on his mom's side or his dad's side? He said, on his mom's side. I said, okay, can I get a phone number? He was like, oh, my phone screen is cracked. He was like, okay, thank you. And at that moment, after that, Jonathan starts to text me. Not call me, he's texting me. I think that's when I reached out to you, like now he's texting me all of a sudden. He'd been active on social media while he was detained. But I can't get him on the phone. Like, this is weird.